Ever wondered why doctors seem so insistent on keeping your immunizations up to date? It's a question that many ponder upon. Perhaps you've been sitting in your local doctor's office, looking at the various posters displaying the importance of vaccinations, and thought, why are they so insistent? The answer is far from simple. In essence, our medical professionals understand the incredibly complex and beautiful workings of our immune systems far better than we do. They appreciate the intricacies of our biological defenses more than the regular layperson. Imagine your immune as a grand, intricate castle, with walls, towers, and gatekeepers, tirelessly working to protect the realm it encloses. Now, consider vaccines as valuable allies. They are the reinforcements, the additional soldiers sent to fortify the castle's defenses. They train your immune system, teaching it to recognize and combat various invaders more effectively. This training is especially beneficial when an actual enemy, a disease, tries to attack. Instead of being caught off guard, your body is well prepared, its defenses strengthened and ready back, thanks to the vaccines. Not only do vaccines protect us, but they also protect those around us who cannot be vaccinated due to medical reasons. This is known as herd immunity. It's a shared shield, a collective protection where if enough people are vaccinated, it becomes difficult for a disease to spread within a community. Thus, vaccines are not just tiny shots, they are tiny powerhouses. They are potent tools in modern medicine, protecting us from a plethora of diseases that once ravaged humanity. That's why doctors are so insistent on keeping our vaccinations up to date. It's a testament to the power of science and our collective efforts to maintain public health. The answer lies in understanding how our immune system interacts with these amazing medical marvels known as vaccines. To grasp the magic of vaccines, we must first delve gently into the fundamentals of immunization. Let's visualize your immune system as a highly trained elite squad, ever vigilant and perpetually primed to protect. It's a diligent army, ceaselessly at the ready, and always prepared to safeguard you at a moment's notice. This impressive force operates in the complex world within your body, a realm unseen by the human eye but teeming with life and activity. Imagine now, as foreign invaders, marauders such as bacteria or viruses dare to breach your body's defenses. The moment these unwelcome guests make their intrusion, your immune system springs into action with an immediate response. It does not hesitate, it does not falter. With incredible speed and precision, mounts its counterattack. It fights off the invaders with a fierce determination, battling relentlessly until each and every one of them has been neutralized. After the skirmish, your immune system doesn't simply return to a state of inactivity. No, it does something truly remarkable. It catalogs the invaders, chronicling their characteristics and tactics, committing them to memory. So, should these invaders dare to return, your immune system will be prepared. From every battle, growing stronger and more adept with each encounter, it evolves, becoming a more formidable force with every challenge it overcomes. And this is the exact moment where the true power of vaccines comes into the spotlight. Vaccines are the keys that unlock the full potential of your immune system, rendering it even more effective against these invaders. They work in harmony with your body's natural defenses, not only bolstering them, but also guiding them, leading them on their path to victory in this ongoing war against disease. This is where vaccines come into play. Think of a vaccine as a training exercise for your immune system. It's not too dissimilar from a military exercise, where armies prepare for combat by simulating battles. The vaccine works in a similar manner, but at a microscopic level and within the confines of your body. It contains a harmless version of the virus or bacteria, a decoy if you will, which is introduced into your body. This harmless version is a masterfully designed replica of the real enemy. It can come in various forms. Sometimes it's a weakened strain, a former powerhouse now a mere shadow of its past. At other times, it's a dead version of the virus, a lifeless husk that can still serve its purpose. Occasionally, it's not even the entire virus or bacteria, but just a piece, a fragment that's enough to deceive your immune system into believing it's dealing with real threat. The role of this harmless version is to stimulate your immune system, inciting a reaction without causing the disease it's designed to mimic. Like a sparring partner in a boxing match, it throws punches without intending to knock you out. The objective here is to prepare your immune system for a future encounter with the actual pathogen. When you receive a vaccine, your immune system, the body's internal army, springs into action. It dissects the harmless invader, studying every aspect of it. The immune cells, the soldiers, learn to recognize the enemy. They memorize its structure, its patterns, its strengths and weaknesses. They train tirelessly, arming themselves with the knowledge required to combat the real enemy when it shows up. In essence, it's as if we're giving your immune system a cheat sheet for a future test. A detailed guide to recognize and fight this invader. It's a preemptive strategy, one that has saved millions of lives over the years. The vaccine is a rehearsal for the real battle, a mock drill that prepares your body for the fight of its life. It's like giving your immune system a cheat sheet for a future test. All right, you might be pondering now, fantastic, so my immune system is all set and ready, but what about the others? What about people all across the globe who might not be as prepared or as fortunate as I am? This thought seamlessly leads us to an incredibly important yet often overlooked concept in the world of epidemiology, the theory of herd immunity. So what is herd immunity, you ask? Well, it's an interesting phenomenon that occurs when a significant majority of a community becomes immune to a specific disease, effectively curbing its spread. Simply put, it's a collective form of immunity that functions on a community level rather than an individual one. Picture this. Imagine a flock of sheep where them are susceptible to a certain disease, but the majority are not. The disease, when introduced, will find it difficult to spread and wreak havoc because most of the flock, the herd, if you will, is immune. That's essentially the principle behind herd immunity, explained using a rather simple metaphor. It's collective resistance, collective strength. The beauty of herd immunity is that it's not exclusive or discriminatory. It doesn't matter if you're young or old, rich or poor, fit or not. If a majority of your community is immune to a disease, you're less likely to be affected by it. But there's another side to this coin, a more altruistic one. Herd immunity also serves as a protective shield for those of us who are more vulnerable, those of us for whom vaccination is not an option. This includes our young little infants, who are still building their immune systems, women who are pregnant, who need to be extra cautious for the well-being of their unborn child, or individuals who, due to certain medical conditions, have weakened immune systems. This is why achieving herd immunity is the ultimate goal in our fight against pandemics. It's not just about protecting yourself, it's about collectively safeguarding those who can't get vaccinated, like infants, pregnant women, or individuals with weakened immune systems. But what about the myths and misconceptions surrounding vaccines? A multitude of misunderstandings and false information has been circulating for ages. One persistent falsity is the notion that vaccines are a direct cause of autism. This misinformation arose from a flawed and misleading study that published back in the year 1998. Despite the extensive attention this study initially received, it has been exhaustively and conclusively debunked by the medical community over the years. Numerous comprehensive researches and in-depth studies have been carried out, all unanimously that there is absolutely no credible connection between vaccines and the development of autism. The consensus among scientists, doctors, and medical professionals is unanimous, unequivocal on this matter. Each new study further strengthens this consensus and debunks the myth that vaccines are a cause of autism. Similarly, another prevalent myth is the belief that natural immunity, acquired through contracting and recovering from a disease, is superior to immunity gained through vaccination. While it's true that contracting a disease can result in immunity, it's important to weigh the potential risks against the benefits. For instance, contracting measles is not a benign experience. It can lead to serious complications such as pneumonia, encephalitis, and in severe cases, permanent brain damage. On the other hand, the measles vaccine can effectively prevent the disease in its entirety, usually with minimal temporary side effects. Lastly, we come to the misconception that vaccines are formulated with harmful substances. Yes, vaccines may contain components aluminum or formaldehyde, but it's crucial to understand that these are included in quantities that are deemed safe by rigorous health standards worldwide. These elements are not randomly inserted. They serve specific purposes. They enhance the vaccine's effectiveness, ensure stability, and prevent any potential contamination. In conclusion, while it's natural to question and seek understanding, it's essential to rely on accurate, scientifically backed information and not fall prey to fear-inducing myths. Vaccines may contain ingredients like aluminum or formaldehyde, but in amounts considered safe by health standards. These ingredients help improve the vaccine's effectiveness and prevent contamination. In summary, vaccines operate by teaching your body's immune system how to battle against harmful invaders that could potentially cause diseases. They do this by introducing a weakened or inactive version of the virus or bacteria into your body. It's a bit like a training simulation for your immune system. This allows your body to learn how to produce the appropriate antibodies to fight off these invaders without the risk of you getting seriously ill. Another crucial role vaccines play in our society is their contribution to herd immunity. Herd immunity occurs when a high percentage of the population is vaccinated, reducing the overall amount of the virus or bacteria that can spread in the whole community. It is particularly important because it provides a level of protection for individuals who cannot get vaccinated, or for those for whom the vaccine is less effective. This includes newborns, elderly people, or those with compromised immune systems. In other words, when you get vaccinated, you're not just protecting yourself, you're also helping to protect the most vulnerable among us. Yet, despite these clear benefits, there are many misconceptions about vaccines. Some people believe vaccines cause illnesses they're supposed to prevent or have harmful side effects. However, extensive research and numerous studies have repeatedly shown that vaccines are both safe and effective. They've dramatically reduced instances of diseases that used to be common, such as polio, measles, and whooping cough. Furthermore, any potential side effects are generally mild and temporary, far outweighed by the benefits of preventing severe or even fatal illnesses. So when you go to the doctor's office or a clinic for your next vaccination, remember the monumental importance of this simple act. Understand that when you roll up your sleeve for that tiny shot, you're not just safeguarding your own health. Instead, you are playing an integral in maintaining and promoting the overall health of your community. And that, without a doubt, is a shot worth taking.